Are we back?
No. Where did my... Here it is. Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, well, Vinny is still here.
We are here for
Still
the after
here.
show. In the after show, I have some things to show you from last week that were across the mile stuff that I didn't get to show you because my camera went out. Remember? Were you here? Do you remember? So what I'm going to do is do a recap of those things. Okay? It's fairly a good bit, but you all said you wanted to see it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm a little concerned that I didn't get all my envelopes back with where they were supposed to go. So if you sent me something and I miss it, I apologize. Okay. This is from Sue Schmitz. And she made a whole bunch of cards for the ministry, okay? And she said she has been crafting her stash this year and was able to use some of her old pads. She says, I say I'm trying not to buy new paper because I had to order some of those beautiful Mente packs. So she did buy some new paper, but she used paper from her stash, and look how many she made. And I'm going to talk about some cards in a few minutes too. Something I want to do. These are sympathy cards. They're stunning. Look at that. These are thinking of you cards that she has stacked here. And these are get well cards. Isn't that nice? They're so nice. So I'm going to put these in here like so. Now, I don't want to muddy the waters by talking about a bunch of things at once, so I'm going to make a note for what, because I almost said it just then, and I don't want to confuse anything.
For what's coming next.
For what I want to talk about today.
Okay.
Because if I don't, because I will mess up. Okay, so thank you so much for these gorgeous cards. So they're incredible, and they are going to be put to good use, and hopefully quicker than we think. I think I have a plan.
Do you have any idea how many bookmarks things we've received?
He does not know at this point. Y'all, I had the pleasure of meeting Ike. He is the founder of Cards for Kids. His story, his testimony, is he the sweetest thing?
He seemed like a really nice guy.
We had the best conversation. We spoke on Zoom. I learned so much about their organization. That's what I want to talk to y'all about in just a little bit, but I want to wait till I can focus on it. I am so impressed by him and what he's doing and who he is, and I want us to get on board big time and in a big way. So stick around till I can talk about it in just a second. I really want y'all to hear it. Look at this. So Terrence made this card that I think is so cool. Look at this. On this side, it's Halloween, and on this side, it's All Saints Day. And it says, display this side before Halloween. So you put it up like this for Halloween. And then display this side on November 1st and after. Isn't that something? I like how he did that. And he did a big, long write-up. And I read this last time, but it's really long. I'm not going to read it this time. And it's from Terrence and John. And I love how he did the two-sided. I mean, what if you sent out, oh, this is perfect. Do Thanksgiving and Christmas? How perfect is that, though?
Yeah.
A Thanksgiving card and a Christmas card? Brilliant. I love it. So smart. Then here's a card we received this week. Oh, this is cute. Oh. Just show you what I've been doing. Yes, you can put it up. It's for you and the girls. My dream is to be good like you someday. Love, Adrian Rushing. I think you're good already. Look how cute this card is. Her little barn, and then she's got a pumpkin and some leaves with some glittery goodies. Look at this. I love this card. I love this card. This is exactly what I'm looking for. People who are willing. People who are willing. I love that. Thank you, Adrian. So cute. What is that?
Christmas and New Year's also.
How cute would that be? Christmas and New Year's.
What is it?
This is to Vinny.
Oh.
Can you go get your other card real quick? Do you mind?
No.
Go get your other card. Okay, guys. Step out and go get your other card. And shut the door behind you. Shut the door behind you. I have to tell them something you can't hear. I got to whisper it.
How long do I get to stay out?
Take your time. Go get your card. You have plenty of time if you just go get your card and then come right back. He got a card put on his desk that I need him to go get so y'all can see it. Let me see if she says what in here. Oh, this is so funny. Now I get it. It's so funny. He didn't shut the door all the way. I have to whisper. Can y'all hear me? Okay, listen. when we were teaching in our card class, in my card class, this cut apart I did not use to make a card because I said I didn't think that an eggnog recipe would be a card to make unless you were sending it to Vinny, because he's the only person I know obsessed with eggnog, right? So in my class, everybody decided if they had this cut apart, they were going to send him a card with this cut apart on it. So if you have this paper pack called A Perfect Christmas and you have this eggnog cut apart, please make and send a card to him. It is hilarious. So Rainy's came in this morning and he's like, look at this sweet card from Rainy. She sent me an eggnog recipe, blah, blah, blah. And then, then we get another one here. So he doesn't know that part. So they're just going to start coming in with eggnog recipes, and he's going to be like, why am I getting so many eggnog recipe cards? All right, so let's talk about the card. This is funny, okay? Here's the eggnog card. It's to Vinny. It says, hello, Vinny. I better wait till he comes back so I can read it to him. Let me wait till he's back in the room. It's so funny. I just think it's funny. So maybe we're like, that's not funny, but it is funny to us. Yeah, if you know somebody who's an eggnog fan, oh, please let this be another one. Oh, it's not. That would have been so funny if we got a couple in today. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's one to me. Oh, gosh. Here's another one. Okay, I'm so excited. Vinny, you ready? I'm sorry, y'all. I yelled right in my microphone. I am so sorry. Got your card? This one's for you, too. I need to read it to you.
You finished with your secrets?
Yes. I whispered. You didn't hear me, did you?
No.
Okay. Don't worry. He does not go back and watch videos, by the way. He ain't
No,
gonna do
he
it.
doesn't.
Okay. So this one came in. Look at this card. That's interesting. These
Does
are
it
both
resemble
to
the
you.
other one?
Look, they're both to you.
Huh.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Eggnog recipe.
So let me read this one. This says, to Vinny, from one eggnog lover to another. I thought you might like this recipe. Or 30. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
30.
I have never heard of your favorite brand, but mine is Smith Brother Farms, which is local, a local dairy to me. At any rate, I hope you have lots of eggnog this season and a successful hunting season too. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas for Rainy Holidays is cute. Okay, look.
Yes.
And look, she sent this cute little bookmark for him that that's so cute.
Yeah, I'm a little bit distressed about eggnog this year because Barbara's Eggnog is a local place here, and it's sold out. And the man at the grocery store told us that, we may not be able to get it this year.
Sherry Smith, I gotta say this to you. You are my spirit animal because we are the same people. Are you ready for this? Is my favorite thing ever. Ready? So when I was opening her envelope, it's got her address, so I'm not turning around. I was opening her envelope. She said, really? The envelope too? This is so me, and I'm so glad you sent this. I love it. Watch, I'm gonna open this card, okay?
Okay.
Did you notice anything funny?
Yeah.
Listen.
It opens from the wrong side.
Hello, Vinny. Yeah, well, I was surprised as well. That's what I get for not paying attention. I hope you get a laugh about my mistake. I was mortified until I remembered Maymay's words. Not going to stress about it. It's just paper. Merry Christmas. Love Merry Make-a-thon weekend. Sherry Smith. I say we make this the way cards should open from now on.
You just have to change the way you put it in the envelope.
But baby, isn't that ironic that you
It's ironic that I got two that look very similar.
Did they just know you love eggnog?
Apparently.
That's interesting. I love really the envelope too. That is my favorite. Oh, and what she meant by really the envelope too is I can. Hold on. I can show you like this. So here's the envelope, but look, she addressed it upside down. My spirit animal. We are the same people, right?
Yeah, so if you ever get a Stamp Club envelope that's backwards and upside down,
I probably stuffed it.
you'll understand.
This is a card for Vinny too. It says Vinny Helms.
Oh.
Making class. Thank you to all your staff for providing such wonderful craft community event during such an uncertain time. I know many were blessed. Blessings and craft. Elizabeth Stewart. She knew you'd like this as well. Oh, my camera. No, camera. No. Come back. Come back. There we go. This is too funny, y'all. Too funny.
Something tells me that somebody might have talked about me and eggnog in your class.
Is so interesting
Is that
to
a
me.
possibility?
It's so interesting how they
I
all
don't
know
have
your
my
love of
microphone
eggnog.
on.
It's so interesting how they all know your love of eggnog, babe.
Yeah, something tells me that three of them, and they look very similar.
No, they're very different. Actually, that's what I love about
ironic.
them. This one right here where it says, I thought you might like this recipe, or 30. That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think that's interesting? Do you need to confess something
We should hold on to these.
to see if we get 30 of them?
This is a strange development.
You're so full of it. How many more of those do you have to open?
Today, none, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know. Because here's 2 envelopes. Let's see what these are. I just think that's funny. It's funny how they know you like that card. This is beautiful. Look, this is that fall embossing folder. I told y'all, that thing's gorgeous. And she ink dragged it. I say she. I don't know who it's from.
Shannon Woodfin said, or 90.
I hope he gets 90. Left blank for reuse. And here's a note for me. I'm not going to put it in camera because I don't know. This is from Amy Stanley. She doesn't say it's private. I don't think it is. Okay, it says, Dear Maymay, thank you for all you've been doing to bring us together in the crafting world. Discord, the recipe swap, the list keeps growing. The squirrels in my brain are tired and gave up, so we're just going for a long ride now. My stack of unfinished projects will continue to grow, but that's all right. I'm up for learning new things whenever you bring them. My husband laughs every time a package is delivered from Maymay. He asks me what I bought this time, and I can never remember. So it's like Christmas when the mail comes. I love that. Does anyone else have this problem? Probably not. He says I'm crazy, but I tell him he's the one who married me, so what does that make him?
So who's really crazy, right?
35 years and counting. Your crew are amazing as well. I have had an issue here and there, and it was taken care of with the twinkle of the nose, it seems. Taylor and Shannon seem to be part wizard or something, just saying. I send prayers for you and your family and crew to stay happy and healthy. Blessings, Amy Stanley. I love that. That is
Gina
so
says,
cute.
my 10-year-old son overhears the live since he is in virtual school. I've heard him several times in a southern drawl say, I ain't going to stress about it.
I hope he's saying that in virtual school. I hope that's my. This is stunning. Look at that.
Yeah, mine went back to top chat too. Let's go back to live chat so I don't miss nothing.
Mine did too. Look at that, babe.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That's beautiful. Oh, it says okay to read.
I'd
This
like
is
to
to
see
you.
that.
I'm going to let you read it. I always read your stuff. You read it. This card is gorgeous. Oh, I sounded like, no, I always read your stuff.
This probably make me cry. Anyway, she says, Dear Vinny, first I'd like to thank you for sharing your beautiful wife with us. She's such a blessing, not only by bringing us her talent, but by bringing us closer to the Lord through her talent. And watching you by her side, Hallmark could not come up with the description of the love that is seen while you watch her do her thing. I'm proud of you. You're a great role model for young men watching your example. No wonder your sons have grown into fine young men.
I'm sorry.
Give me a second.
You want me to finish it?
No, I got it. She says, second, thank you for finding such lovely things for us to become so fascinated with that we cannot wait to buy it. I'm glad of that for sure. My husband would surely agree with you. He is so thankful your store was not there while we were stationed at Maxwell. Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been awesome.
Lastly, thank you for praying for us. Thank you for your Sunday devotions. It's a ministry that reaches so far to so many. I hope you know those prayers come back to you tenfold. In closing, I'm sending prayers for you this hunting season. May the Lord keep you safe and your aim precise. May that big one be within your sights, so your bounty may feed the many in need of food. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayers. Amen. Thank you very much. And she says, we miss Vinny's Vittles.
Oh, yeah, everybody does. Look at all the people crying with
Thanks,
you.
Amy.
You're supposed to look at her and go, you made me cry.
Yeah, well,
This is going
she's
to
not
make you
used
cry.
to it.
This is going to make you cry. Ready for this? Hello, Maymay and peeps. Well, I've been digging through my staff and making more cards for the ministry. I've done sympathy, get well, prayers, and thank you. Hope they will find a home. I found some clearance card bases with envelopes on Amazon, and this made the project super economical. Super economical with the stash for the rest. If I can find more, I'll make more soon. We're so excited for the virtual classes. It at least gets us out of everyday life for a few hours to enjoy online time with the Made It. Keep doing what you're doing, even with a skeleton crew. We appreciate it. Hugs from Terrence and John. Look at this box.
Good night. Oh my goodness.
Look. Digging through his stash. You guys, look. All with envelopes. I'm going to pull one out. Oh my. Look.
How beautiful.
Now I've pulled that away from its envelope. I'll have to put it here so I can find its envelope to go back with it. He's got, I need to make sure that doesn't slip up. He has little tabs in here because these are different. So these are prayers. Isn't that cool? And then these are thank you very much. And these are blessings. They're
cool.
so good.
Thank you, everybody, for the sweet comments. Oh, Amy, you're
sweet.
Precious, and I love you, and I appreciate you sending that to me.
Terrence, this is amazing. Thank you so much for that. I cannot wait to get those to a home and bless somebody, make somebody smile. All right, we have a couple more from the last week's show. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's a recipe swap. Okay, let me see what this is. Oh, how cute is this? So Kim Smith made a 6x6 pop-up with Mente paper. Look at that. And then look at that.
How cool.
That's really cute. It says, I just wanted to drop a big thank you for all you do for us. This project pushed me. I can construct most anything. It's the decorating that I hang up on. Anyway, I enclosed all 10 in case you needed an extra. So I did make one. As well. Blessings from Chile Panhandle of Texas, Kim Smith. So if y'all don't know, we had a recipe swap. It's closed now because we had to close out the teams. And I'll just give you a peek. I'm going to give you peeks of some of them, but I can't show you all of them. But like, here's one page. Isn't this so cute how everybody did their pages? And here's her little recipe. Y'all, they're adorable. And I cannot show you all. We've been trying to figure out how to show you some. What we think we're going to do is ask the folks when they get them to kind of take pictures of them and tag us in different social medias so we can share them on our social media because there's so many. There was Shannon, was there 180 people that signed up to swap? And we have 4 complete teams ready to be mailed out. So that means we have 40 books ready to be mailed out already.
That's cool.
Taylor's doing that. And she's doing an awesome job of it.
She was in there.
She's working on them today. Yeah. What we're trying to do, the reason that I'm not going to sit down and like just show you all of them is we're trying to get them repackaged as they come in. Because if we wait till we have all of them in, it'll take us days to do it. So what Taylor's doing is when she has 10 come in, that's how the teams work, by the way. That's how we're picking teams. When 10 show up, 10 get packed. 10 show up, 10, that's how we do it. So this looks like it's from across the world. Let me see where this is from.
It's got international labels on it.
It does. You know what I think this is? It's from Gareth.
Mm.
It's a package from Gareth. It's a Christmas package from Gareth. Oh my goodness, this has been sitting here and I didn't even know it. I got a picture from him that these were coming. Y'all, this is a package from Gareth. If you don't know, Gareth and I exchange gifts every year, and he's sending his early, and I think he's sending a couple packages. I usually send mine in one big package because I'm a late person. I send everything at one time. I hope to work on that this weekend and get his all done. I'm so excited about these. So this is a UK post box. Okay?
Okay.
That's the salt, and look at this. This is a UK phone booth. Remember, the classic red phone booth?
Yeah.
And that's the pepper. Are you
How
kidding
cool
me?
is that?
We
love salt and pepper shakers.
Vince is such a salt and pepper shaker fan. I told my mom that. She didn't know, and I told him yesterday, and she was like, we have something in common. I love salt and pepper shakers too. I said,
Yeah.
Mama, I took her on a tour of his salt and pepper shakers. I took her around the kitchen and went, here's a set, here's a set, here's a set, and there's more sets. I didn't even show her all of them. These are great. They're going on my counter. I love them. Love them. I don't know, these might sit on your table. How cute is that? Vince keeps a salt and pepper shaker at his chair because we eat in the living room a lot. And this would be cute on your table.
Oh, yeah.
They really
I
would.
like that idea.
I like that. So there's that. Oh, here's a card. It was underneath.
Then I have something from G by my
Look
desk.
how beautiful this card is. Gee, what a gorgeous job. Look at that wreath with the glitter. That's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Chum, Vinny, and all. Enjoy the goodies. This is the first box. Vinny has a box, which is just for him, well, for your home. Hope it all comes safely. With love, now and always, G. So this is from my chum, Gareth, who's across the pond. Oh my goodness, what all is in here? This is for Vinny. You want me to open it?
Sure. I mean, you need to open it where everybody can
Everybody
see
can
it.
see it. Open that tape up. What? This is cool. Look at these.
I collect salt and pepper shakers
Look at these.
and rifles.
These are taper candles that have like faux flame at the end. Look at this.
Are they like battery operated?
Yeah. And they're like, look.
Oh, and they have a remote?
Yeah.
Get out.
We got to put batteries in it. Must be in these. Hold on, because if we have a battery, I want to try it.
Well,
Ooh, what size? Let's try. Put a couple in there. Put a
well,
couple
you
of them
got
in.
your,
Well, I
the
was gonna-
batteries are over there, ain't they?
I'm not sure how to put them in. I told your dad this other day. The spring goes on the back end, and oh, it's AAA. It's
Okay.
got to be, huh?
I wouldn't know.
These are cool. I cannot wait to see if we can get these working. Now, he said these were for you.
Oh, my stars. Janice said my mom had about 1,000 pair. You want them?
1,000 pairs of salt and pepper shakers.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Y'all, these are so cool. Listen, I saw these. I've been watching, y'all, I can get into some of the strangest parts of YouTube. Y'all have no idea. I've been watching a chateau redo where these people buy these not even turn of the century, like not 1,000-year old, but hundreds and hundreds of year old chateaus. And these young people are redoing them and living in them and turn them into a lot of different apartments for friends and family to live in. And they have a lot of these candles like this, and they're in the UK, and I
Those
think
are
that
cool.
is so cool. I'm excited to get these working because, I mean, I know they say for you, but look, they have a remote. He's happy. I had to go buy remotes last night for him for Christmas stuff. This looks interesting. Ooh,
Oh, gee, wrapped it all up, didn't he?
is this pickle? I think this is called pickle. He had to. This had to fly to us.
Come across the pond.
Branson Original Pickle. I think I've had this before. I think he sent this to us one time. It's a relish, a dark, dark relish. It says
okay.
sweet pickle mixed with vegetables and spices. Perfect in a cheese sandwich. I think we had this and really liked it. That's probably why he sent it back to me, because I probably told him. But I'm excited. I want to eat that again. I love all my UK treats. Oh my goodness. Where is Shannon? Where is Shannon? It's a big pack of Jaffa cakes. Guess who's having one today? Shannon, we got our Jaffa cakes. If y'all don't know what a Jaffa cake is, let's see if it has a description here for you. 36 light sponge cakes with dark, crackly chocolate and a smashing orangey center. I just love how they even write. And a smashing orangey center. And center is spelled C-E-N-T-R-E. I love Jaffa cakes. There's one. Hold on. Oh, looky, looky. These are Jaffa Cake candy bars.
Beth says she counted her dad's as they were boxing them up. There was 1,270 pairs of salt shakers.
Y'all, no one can love shortbread as much as me. No one. You see this? I got 3 packs of shortbread. I love it. I want to try something, but I don't know what. Have you had a Jaffa Cake yet? You did, didn't you?
I don't remember.
I think you had one when they were sent to us the last time when we fell in love with them, but would you like to try one?
Well, not right now.
Why?
We're on show.
So, they don't care. Look at these. They're little cake bars. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll wait. But not for long. As soon as the show's over, I'm having a Jaffa Cake. I'm so excited.
There you go.
These are fresh. Are these not the cutest? I love these. I really do think I want to put these by your table. So
Oh,
then I
yeah.
won't dislike your salt and pepper shaker. I don't dislike the ones that are there. They're the ones Aunt Ann gave us.
Yeah, those are classics to me.
But these look like decoration, and those look kind of utilitarian. They're gorgeous, but they don't look like this.
Yeah.
I love these. These are going by
I
your
mean, you know me, I like vintage old salt shakers.
He is all about it. All about it. I cannot believe that's been sitting there since last week and I didn't know it. I cannot believe that. Gareth probably thinks I'm the meanest thing in the world. I just cannot believe that. Okay. Let me. You saw that other paper pack pretty much. They saw the winter pack. Let's look at this one real quick and then we're going to talk. Don't go anywhere. It's important. I need y'all to stick around. I need to put this back in the box so I can take the box home.
Okay.
Oh, Shannon, can you believe those have been sitting here all week and we didn't know? Oh, you want me to drop you some off by your house this afternoon? I'll be happy to. To give you a smile. I'll be happy to. All right. Let's look at Lumberjack. This is cute, cute paper. It's so me.
And again, this is not the same Lumberjack that we had before. This is a different one. I think the other one was called Lumberjack Christmas, and this one is Let's Lumberjack.
Here's what you do with this. If you have boys, you do a photo shoot with them in little lumberjacky type clothes, little plaid shirts, little jeans and boots, and then you do an album just for that photo shoot. Are you kidding me? And you're thinking, who does that sort of thing? Well, I do, because I remember, and my boys will remember distinctly, when we did the summer photo shoot. You remember I made them wear their Hawaiian shirts?
Oh, yeah.
And we went out to the park, and I posed them in every different way you can imagine, and they were ridiculously sick of taking pictures. But Josh can pose like nobody's business for a picture. He's learned. He's like, here's what I
Him
know
and
about
Thomas
Mom.
both.
But why do they do it?
Thomas used to set up and go, take my picture like this.
He would go, take it like this, Maymay. Take it like this, Maymay. But listen.
That's when he was little.
Oh my gosh. And my mother told me that I have to tell y'all a Joe story at the end of the day. So they have to hear the B story. They have to hear it.
I'm pretty sure you told. Oh, no. This is a new B story.
Not the Y story, a new B story. I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, so my boys know how to pose for a picture. Here's the trick. Teach your children this, okay? Mama's going to take a picture, whether you like it or not. You can pose and get it over with, or you can whine and cry and waste 45 minutes doing this. And my boys have learned, when Mama pulls out the camera, they just smile and pose, because she's going to take it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't smile, she's going to pester you till you do.
I'm going to smile, and I'm going to do silly stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'll be a pestilence until I do it. Let's look at paper. Look at this. This is so cute. Always be brave, courageous, and strong. Chopping wood and looking good. Let's explore together. Adventure. Not all those who wander are lost. Life is meant for good friends and great adventures. Let's get lost in the woods. Sawdust is man glitter. Get lost in the woods and find yourself. This is really cute. Woodsman, chop till you drop, conquering the wild forest since 1972. Good year. Good year. Oh, look at this plaid. The camera is going wacky. Look at that plaid. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Look how cute. Grab your axes. Look at that one. Y'all, look at the trees. Oh my gosh, look at that one. These are great. These are great. Watch me saw. No, watch me chop chop. It's always time to go camping. Let's sleep under the stars. Adventure is my middle name. Baby bear. Oh,
you need to tell the story of the text with Chris yesterday.
Because I knew he was going to say it because of tent. Listen, my cousin messaged Vince and said, you and Maymay should come on opening weekend and camp out and hunt, etc., etc. And Vince said, I don't really see Maymay camping out for hunting season. So I said, give me that phone. So I texted, it's my cousin Chris, and I said, are we glamping? Because if we're glamping, I'm in, but I'm not if we're not. So a little while later, he comes back and he says, we have a tent big enough for y'all. We got a tent and this. He said, we got everything we need. I texted him back and I said, Maymay doesn't tent. I put it in quotes. I said, Maymay doesn't tent. I said, and yes, this is, I say Amy to him, this is Amy. And I did talk about myself in third person. He came back and he said, what was it he said about tenting? Something. He's so funny.
Let me just look it up real quick.
Look at the constellation page. That is cool. I've not seen that before. That is cool. I bet those are real portions of constellations. Look at these.
He said, ha ha, stop. You love to tent.
I do not tent. Look at the wood grain, y'all. This is a cute pack. You won't keep this on the shelf. Nope. It's hard to find good man stuff. A beard is really just a hug for your face.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. You made me trim it.
I either had you trim it or trip over it, one or the other. That's what's gonna happen.
It was nowhere near that long. I couldn't, in 100 years from now, it wouldn't be that long.
This paper is gorgeous. This is my favorite. Grab your axes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see you, Angie. But do you tent? That's different than camping, right?
No, tenting is really camping.
I know.
Sleeping in
I've
an air
been in a
conditioned
tent.
thing is not.
I've slept in a tent. My
You know,
dad
I
took
ain't
us
about
camping.
tenting myself, so
This paper, y'all. Babe, look at this.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking
This
for.
paper, this is the cutest thing ever. This is so, look. Let's look at stickers. That's what we love. This paper's adorable. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Flannel up. Oh my God. Wander, little man, the great outdoors. Okay, for all of you who tent, this would be cute for you to do a scrapbook of that. This is adorable. I know I'm going to get some hate because I don't tent. I don't mean real hate. I know.
Angie said she slept in the back of the truck. Now, I've done that.
Amber did?
No, Angie said
Angie
that she loved to camp. She said she slept in the back of a truck. I've done that myself.
did. Diane nailed it. Diane nailed it. Read that comment.
Glamping is the way to go.
No.
Not that one?
Diane
Oh, my idea of camping is the Holiday Inn. If I'm roughing it, I'll go to Motel 6.
That's tent. That's
They'll leave the light on for you.
I love it. I want a shirt that just says, I don't tent.
Tabitha said, this girl doesn't tent, glamping, or the outdoors.
Oh, that's the way to do it. I told my husband in my 50s that I was too old for a tent camping. He bought a 35-foot fifth wheel.
That's
the
what
way to
I'm
do
talking
it.
about.
That's the way to do it.
I need to park one of those at the lease.
Mackie says I don't tent either. I love that. Y'all got to know my cousin. Y'all got to know my cousin. I knew he would know exactly what I was saying when I said I don't tent.
Now, Oak said her idea of camping is staying on the houseboat. I could see that.
Houseboat is nice.
I'd like that.
Uh-oh. Kim said, you know why they leave the light on, don't you?
I don't want to, I ain't asking.
Y'all are so cute. Okay. I need to talk to you about something. Can I see your phone for a second?
That depends.
Don't know if this is going to help. Shannon, do you feel like doing me a quick favor? And I'll have to tell you what it is.
What do you need my phone for?
I really need Shannon if she can do it. I'm sorry. I know she's like, honestly. It's going to be kind of a minute. Andrea says, I'll sleep in a tent with AC. Oh, Angie went backpacking for a week with horses. It at least has to have a bathroom. Yes, ma'am, Debbie. Yes, ma'am. Speak wise one. Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'll try. Okay. Ike sent me a link today in the Instagram DM to a Facebook post that's very important. It is a sign-up form. It's the last link he sent me. If you can get that link and put it in here for me, I want to talk about it with everybody. But I need yours to look at it. Am I going to be able to look at it?
I don't see how you can.
I think I can. Actually, Shannon, will you message that link to Vince or, text message it to him so I can look at it? Okay, let me talk to you real quick, okay? Do I need to put something pretty? This is pretty. There we go. So I have had the recent pleasure of speaking with the founder of Cards for Kids, and I've learned a lot. I saw them on Instagram. I started following them. I've been kind of keeping up with them for about 6 months. And when he did the bookmark call out, I was really, really drawn to that because I know how many of you like to make bookmarks. I don't know why, but we always feel so much more comfortable with bookmarks than full cards. So I brought that to you guys, and your response has been amazing to the point that it caused him to contact me and say, I want to talk to you because you guys have been so responsive, and I appreciate that. So here's what has happened. I have learned all that Cards for Kids does. Most of it, okay? They don't just send cards to kids, okay? They send cards to veterans, to senior homes, to foster families and foster children, to victims of domestic violence. They work with those organizations. They work with, there was one more thing I wanted to say that they do that I didn't realize they did. Senior facilities. And here's something cool I love, okay? Here's something cool. They have so many programs that work together, okay? And he does not just drop off cards and hope they go where they go. He creates kind of an incentive for these hospitals and these different facilities to earn things from Cards for Kids. And the way they do it is they have to send him photographs of them delivering the cards. I think they have to send 3 photographs to show that they deliver the cards. And then if he has something else he can give to them, he does. And I'll tell you what those other things are. I'm blown away by what he can do, okay? So they have this opportunity to purchase entertainment centers for hospitals, okay? What they are is they are roll-around units that are complete, enclosed, one type of unit that can go from room to room to room. And children and adults can use these entertainment systems. Now, when I mentioned this, some people, they were like, well, why can't the patient just use their iPhone or use their iPad or use their own? Okay. In a perfect world, everybody has an iPhone and an iPad, etc. But people who are having to pay a lot of medical bills or might be out of work because of being in the hospital or because their children are in hospital can't afford these gaming systems for their kids and things to keep them entertained in the hospital. So when they can have these roll around units, they do so many things. One is they let, there's a spider. He had to go, I'm sorry, y'all, I cannot keep talking with him there. They help, they allow, y'all, I did it again. They allow nurses and parents to sit down and play with children or play or watch a movie or what have you so that they're not, that will connect back. If it doesn't, it's okay. You're just watching my face. So they're not just sitting there with nothing to do in the state that they're in. So we have the opportunity to raise funds for that, and I'm working on that, okay? What he can do for us is he can give us a specific link that we can all donate to and try to raise a certain goal, and I want to do that. I don't know our goal yet. I had a number in mind, but I think it's a little lofty, and I'm going to bring more about that to you. But here's what I would like you to do in the meantime, okay? There's another program coming up that I'm going to tell y'all about next week. I'm probably going to do a separate video on it because there's a thing that's happening that you want to be a part of. Okay, in the meantime, here's what I need you to do. I need you to make cards for this organization, and I want to talk to you about what they want, what they're looking for, okay? My friend Melody Lane said it best, all right? When I was talking to her about the organization and what all we could do to help them, she said, this makes sense to me. She said, I don't like to send a get well card. She said, people know they need to get well. She said, I want to send a card that will make them smile, okay? She said, when my father had a heart attack, I didn't send him a card that said, get well soon or hope you get better soon. She said, I made him a card that made him smile. Something that just, I'm thinking of you. You're my hero. You're my sunshine. There's so many sentiments, and I'm working on that too. I hear you guys. I'm working on that too. But they need cards. But here's what I love about the cards that they need. They don't just need blank cards. They need cards that you have written a sentiment in to someone to tell them, you are so strong. Not be strong, not be courageous. You are so strong. You are so awesome. The stamp set we had for St. Jude would work. You're what awesome looks like. If you have that stamp set, we might bring it back for Cards for Kids. Why not bring that one back? You know? Because it would work so good. I need to show that one to Ike. Okay, then I want to say this. As you know, we have, and you decide where you want to jump on board. They need cards for every type of person. Veteran, senior, foster children. I know it went black.
No, our pictures are blurry.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. So, that's one. You can start sending cards right away. They still need bookmarks. He's still taking in bookmarks, okay? He does not have 3,000 as of yet. Now, they may be in the mail. They may be coming, but they still need bookmarks, okay? Also, We have a lot of cards in our facility, a lot of cards that you guys have sent in to us. And some of them, not all of them, but some of them could be used for his organization. And I would like to do that. But here's the problem. It's a lot of cards, and I cannot write a note in every one of those cards. So what I thought I would ask you guys, if you'd be willing to do, if you don't want to make cards, if you don't have time to make cards, if you could just take a piece of paper and write a note to someone, just as a uplifting, make them feel better card. And if you don't know what to do, go to his website and look at other cards people have submitted and see what they're saying, and it'll give you an idea. If you could send me, don't send these to Ike, okay? If you could send me some handwritten notes that'll go to a stranger to lift their day. It could be a kid, it could be an adult. You could mark on there, these are for seniors, these are for veterans. You could do that, okay? These are for children. If you could send those to me, we would match them with a card, and then we would be able to send that. But there's no way I could fill out thousands of cards, just who we have working right now, okay? But I thought if you guys wanted to do that, every time we got a letter, we'd put it in some cards, we'd send them off. He needs to get like, what are they sending out? They send 20 to 30,000 cards a quarter, okay? His organization has grown by leaps and bounds. He is a believer. He talked to me about this. It is awesome, okay? And I want to get on board, and I want to help his organization, all right? Now, there's another thing for you guys, just if you want to have a good time and get to be a part of this organization. What I got Shannon to send, did she send it to you? The link?
I don't think so.
Check your text message. Were you able to get it, Shannon? What he is doing, okay?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, let me see it because I want to show them in the, oh, I got to fix my camera. Hold on, y'all. I got to fix it. I'm going to try to fix it. It says it's connected, but it ain't connecting now, is it?
It's not showing over here now.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's trying. Come on, connect. Connect. You've been connected all this time. Hang on. I think my cord is bad. It says it's connected, but it's not. Y'all hear my frustration sound? Okay, let me try another way. I'm still trying. Come on, connect. Y'all, this makes me sad. I'm still going to tell you, even if I have to just use my little camera. Okay, that's not going to work. So, I'm going to use the little camera here. So, you have to look at me in the thing. Okay, this is free for everyone. Anyone who wants to do this can join. This is it's going to be backwards. I'm just going to tell you. It is a card making event. It's called Cards for Kids Virtual Card Making Event, okay? Here's what it is. It is a 2-hour event. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, November the 19th. And I'm going to read it to you so you'll know. It says, please join us as we gather virtually to uplift spirits by crafting handmade cards. Who's invited? People of all ages. What's happening? It's a virtual card-making party where participants will make cards for disheartened people across the globe. Why should you help? Our number one goal is to deliver handmade cards to disheartened children, solemn seniors, faithful families, active and retired military personnel, and more. In quarter 4, we are scheduled to send more than 23,000 cards, and we need your help. How you can help? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Join the virtual party to make a few cards and or make a contribution to our raffle. So they have a raffle for the night too. And here's what you have to do. Listen to me if you want to be a part of this. It is free. However, they have to have you register. 2 reasons. They need your email address so that they can send you the Zoom link that this will be happening on. And the second reason for that is children will be participating in this, so they will never publish the Zoom link. It has to go to you privately, okay? So what you do is on that link that, Shannon, have you put the link in yet? On that link that Shannon's going to put in for you guys, it will say get tickets. It's free. It says get tickets. That's just to reserve your spot. You click on get tickets. When you do, it's going to take you and it says general admission free, okay? And if you click on more, it says please note this event will be recorded for promotional purposes. If you wish to not be recorded, please remove your photo and change your screen name. So that means if you don't want to be in the recording that they make, they use that to show people, look at the things we are doing, okay? Then you can turn your video off, all right? But you can pick how many places you want to reserve on Eventbrite. And then, I'm going to click continue so I can tell you. And then you give the information. The reason you're giving that information, again, is because they want to send you the link to the event privately. That makes sense to me because kids will be participating and various numbers of people will participate, and they don't want to make it where just anybody can come to it. So Shannon's going to put that link in for you guys. Bye, Miss Joan. Okay, so no. I know you have a circle. I couldn't get my camera to work, so that's why I held it up here. I have nothing down here for you to see. I'm just talking to you. I just noticed people are seeing that. Shannon's going to put the link in a second, unless we've lost Shannon. Did we lose Shannon? Listen,
I think so.
I'm so inspired too, and let me tell y'all something. I know my viewers can help so much. I just need to get more information to you about them, okay? That's the link I'm fixing to give you, Marion, is where to register. As soon as Shannon puts it up there, or I guess can you put it up there?
Mm-mm.
Well, the link's
What's
on
it?
your phone.
I don't know how to share it from my phone. Do you know how to do that from my phone?
Don't worry about the blurry. We're just talking. I'm not trying to show you anything. Let me see if I can do it. Let me copy it. Share. Oh, she's trying. Copy link. All right, let's see. Can I go to us on here? If I start talking, I'm sorry. Let's see. Maymay. Let me see. I'm live here. Let's just see if this works. Let's just see. Why don't we have a weenie dog emoji? We need one. I don't know why we don't. I just haven't done one. Y'all, my girls are so cute lately because they love me right now. Don't they?
They do.
I cannot believe I was just able to do that, Shannon. I cannot believe that. So there's the Facebook link, okay? I'm going to put it in a couple times while I'm here. So if you will click on that Facebook link, all right, you can go and register for his event. And it also gives you the date, the time, everything you need to know. It tells you if it's Central Standard Time, which I'm pretty sure it is. So if you will click on that link, here's what I need you to do. I need you to get familiar with Cards for Kids because we're going to get real familiar with them, okay? We're going to do what we can as a community. There's too many of us that love to make cards for us not to be able to do this. I'm working on all kinds of ideas with him. I'm going to be bringing you different things. I got one idea I think will be so fun for the new year I want us to do because he doesn't need cards in bursts. He needs cards all the time. Like 23,000 cards by the end of the year. He has spoken for. These are organizations that are asking for them, okay? And I'm hoping to interview him. We talked about it the other day, and I was like, I need my people to meet you. I need my viewers to get to know you and to see your heart and what you're doing with this organization. You will want to get involved. You just will, won't they, Vince? Mm-hmm. You were listening.
That's your phone.
Oh, it's I'm trying to give you my phone. He just worked so hard. Okay, thanks, Shannon. I did it in a roundabout way. He worked so hard. So here's the things I just said. Okay, number one. You can start making cards and send them in. Make sure to fill them out. Leave a note and say what state you're from. They want to know that, okay? Number 2, you can make some notes and send them to me that I can add to cards we already have that we can send over if you're not a card maker. And I'm going to get with other people that aren't card makers and ask for that, because that's a simple thing. Just a quick little note to put inside the card. Or number 3, also number 3, you can attend his event, okay? Good, y'all are in. Please, if you have been looking for a free card making event, let me tell you what he told me will happen. It won't be a lead event. It's basically a crop, but you get to crop with other people who are making cards for the same organization. So you can talk back and forth about what you're doing and give ideas. The other thing he told me was people get split off into groups. So you'll work in like a group of people. It won't be like you and 1,000 million people. He'll put you into a little more intimate groups. What a great way to get to know people, right?
Do they have to be handwritten notes?
They don't have to be handwritten, but I would like them to be hand signed. They don't have to be handwritten, but just like in a card, you could stamp a sentiment, especially if you'll do it on cardstock. I can just glue it in the card. That'd be awesome. So like stamp a sentiment, sign it with where you're from would be brilliant if anybody wants to start doing that. Cards that we send to them, do we need to sign them? Yes, that's what they want. I want you to hear, let me say it one more time. They're looking for cards to lift people's spirits, not remind them of their situation. That's what he told me. I thought that was brilliant. He said, we want to lift people's spirits, not remind them of their situation, and we want it to be from real people and let them know where they're from. Y'all know how cool it is when I open a card and I see it's from like Australia, or I'm like, wow, look at this. Patients, children, victims of domestic violence, foster children, veterans, they love that too.
We have several people asking about envelopes. Do they need to include envelopes with the cards?
I would include the envelopes, but if you can't, don't stress. I'll ask him because I can make donations of envelopes. That's not a problem. So I can, if you don't have them, send the cards anyway, but if you do have them, send them. That's what I would say. Also, did I see Diana's question? Do you not see my question?
Yes, about she was
Okay.
one of the ones asking about envelopes.
All right, Debbie, here's the thing. We don't have a timeline except for the fact that he needs 23,000 by the end of the year. That's a big goal. I mean, I know he's got a lot of people working with him. This is the thing. He's not familiar with us. This is what I love. He doesn't know anything about the card making community on YouTube. He's been working with big organizations where they get their corporate workers together and make cards for them. And I'm like, this is what we do. This is us. And he was like, I just didn't know. And I'm like, this is what we do. Let us do this for you. And the kiddier, when you make a kid card, the kiddier the better. The brighter the colors, the better.
Can they be Christmas cards?
No. Here's the other thing I want to tell you. Go to his website and read the frequently asked questions section, okay? He has a how to participate and a frequently asked questions section. Please go read that. No holiday, no religious, okay? Here's why. I do not have an issue with it. Let me tell you why. His cards have to be able to go to somebody anywhere at any given time. We don't know if that person's a believer or not. His organization is not about that. It's not against it, but it's not about that. That's not what he's doing, okay? He's trying to bring a smile to people's faces, all right? So please go read the frequently asked questions. Matter of fact, let me go read them to them. Shannon just linked the frequently asked questions for you. I'll tell you something funny. When we were talking on the phone, he was like, your people have a lot of questions. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm glad they do. He said, I literally went back into my frequently asked questions and added answers because of questions they were asking, which I'm glad about. All right. I want him to be flooded with Maymay people. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be like, I want to get the job done. That's weird. I went into Chrome and it went something weird. Okay. Babe, I don't need your phone. Mine's not hooked up anymore. I don't know what I was thinking. Cards for kids. I go there all the time. All right. The how-to page is probably not what I want. I probably want the frequently asked question page. Let me see. Y'all need to go to his website. He's got all kinds of information, but you have to read all of it, okay? You can host a card party, which is basically what I did with the bookmarks. Y'all, he tells you everything you need to know in the, what section is this? I do not like the new way that you cannot toggle back and forth. It's just Chrome that does it. Where's Safari? Gosh, that's crazy. Oh, and it's cards for kids with Z's. Cards with a Z for kids with a Z. All right. So when you go to his website, and I'm on my phone, okay? When you go to his website, you're going to see his mission. You're going to see all about them. It says they work with 40 plus countries. 100,000 cards have been delivered to 400 plus locations. They have room-to-room service. Oh, there's a picture of him with a sweet person. That's so sweet. Okay, let me see if I can find. In the menu section, if you tap on the menu, there is a how-to, read that, and the frequently asked questions. In the frequently asked questions, do you currently need bookmarks? Yes, we are looking for bookmarks. The guidelines for those are the same as our cards, okay? Are you still accepting and delivering cards during the pandemic? Yes, we are. Please continue. It's my understanding when cards come in, he quarantines them before they go out. Actually, before he shows them.
No envelopes required.
Okay. Where are the cards being sent? Your wonderful cards are being sent to hospitals, foster homes, senior living homes, patient homes, and schools across the globe. Are you able to sign off on volunteer hours? That you know what that is if you were to volunteer. How else can I get involved? He's got a list of things here you can do to get involved. Do you accept digital or store-bought? They only accept handmade. All right. Do we include envelopes? No, we do not need envelopes, but if you have some, you can send them and we'll share them with other nonprofits that need them. So you don't have to send them. Are there any card design rules? Yes, and there's a list of them. Please go read them. Should we make holiday cards? It says, although holiday cards are great, we prefer if you didn't make them. The people that we serve have lasting conditions and your cards should be enjoyed year round and not just at the holidays. Do you only need cards in English? No. Listen to this. We need cards in many different languages. Below are the current languages. They've got 18 different languages that they're working with.
Does the group, do we have a group, the Maymay group or something?
All you have to do if you want him to know you're part of our group, just somewhere on your envelope or somewhere inside in a note, just put like Maymay Made It or found out from you by Maymay Made It or hashtag Maymay Made It, if you want to do that. Now listen, I don't need credit. That's not who I am. I am not interested in credit. I want children to get cards, and I know you guys can make them. I want seniors to get cards. So if you haven't put that on there, I'm not looking for that. I don't need numbers, and that doesn't speak to me. What speaks to me is knowing that it's getting out there, and I know Ike is. I love that about him. So go check out his website, okay? Don't send a card without checking his website. Listen, he does not do this often, but sometimes he'll post pictures of, look at these beautiful cards that I can't use. Don't be a beautiful card he can't use, okay? I know why he posts it, because he needs people to see. Pay attention. You're sending me cards we can't send out. But if you go to his Instagram, you can see, matter of fact, I've been posting some of his bookmarks and stuff that he's been sharing that you guys have been sending in. It warms my heart. It warms my heart that he went, you have some people that really do what you ask them to do. I'm like, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's exciting, right? Y'all can use Maymay Crew. I'm good with that. Connie's almost done with 150. Do we need to get fancy or would simple work? Simple works. Go look at what they already are using. Because like I was telling you, he's not working with card makers. And I told him, I said, there's one thing you got to know. Our cards will be homemade, but some of them are going to look professional, you know. And he's like, well, that's fine. We just don't want it to be a purchased card, right? And go look at some of the cards that they're already using. No, Shannon, it doesn't matter if you didn't sign your bookmarks. They prefer that you tell them where you're from. So they may go back and put these came from and put your name and address. But if you guys will do it, they'll love it. Maymay's Card Sharks. That's funny. I'm just excited. I want to help him. Connie's got to go get the rest of her family the bandwidth.
All right, you're at 3:00.
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all a story. Vince is going to pray, and we're out of here. Thank y'all for helping with Cards for Kids. So y'all know Joe is learning how to drive. The other day, he wanted breakfast at a drive-in, and he's never done that before. So I said to him, do you want to do this? He said, yes, I can do the drive-in. So he went the hard way around. I offered him an easy way. He took the hard way. We got there. When we got there, the line was to the road. Like, it always is, but it was to the road. So we get in line and we're sitting there. And he has to order for 4 people because he's ordering for me, him, Vince, and Shannon. So I decide I'm going to type it up for him because he's never done this before. He's never talked to somebody, you know. If you don't know Joe, he's not very he's very socially awkward. That's what I'll say. That's a fair way to say it. So I type it up for him and we get to the window. Now he's been waiting forever, okay? Anticipation has built all this, his nerves. We get to the window, he rolls down his window, he's got my phone in his hand with his list, and he starts to tell the order. And when he does, a bee, not a honeybee, but what are they? Probably a yellow jacket. Flies in the window at his face and is doing this around his face. And he's going, now here's what's so funny. And you might have had to be there. I'll give you that, okay? Here's what's so funny. He's talking to the woman. She has no idea the distress that he's under. She doesn't. He's like, I would like a, and he's just being so good. And after he gets one order out while she's processing it, he'll look at me and go, where are they? Because the bees have now flown into the Jeep. And he's going, where are they? Where? And he's trying to duck. And then he'll go, and she'll say, would you like anything else? And his whole demeanor changes. He goes, yes, I would also like. And he would order it just normal. And then he would look back at me and go, what do I do? What do I do? And I am losing it, y'all. It is so funny. At this point, the bees have flown in the window and they are behind him. And I see that they're trying to go back out the window. So I say to him, between him trying to be so professional in order, I say, roll down the back windows, roll down the back windows. So he rolls them down, and when he does, the bee flies out. And he's in the middle of ordering, being so professional. And I go, they're out, roll it up, roll it up. So as he rolls it up, remember, first time driver, first time in a drive-through, first time. As he's rolling it up, he also takes his foot off the brake and rolls forward about 1.5 feet until he hits the brake. And he goes, I said, you still have more to order. So now he's leaning out the window ordering the lady. And when we pull off, he goes, what just happened? We both were laughing so hard. We finally get to the window. I cannot breathe. I'm laughing so hard. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And he gets to the window, and that girl has no idea what has just happened in that car. And she was very mean. She was just a mean person, but she was being very mean to him. But she probably was mean because I was laughing so hard. She probably thought I was laughing at her. I kept looking out the window trying to not laugh at the situation. But he finally gets the food, and we drive off, and he is like, I cannot believe that happened. And of course, the first question my mother said was, did he eyeball that bee? And if you know the story about bee eyeballing, Joe said, yes, I did. Y'all, he was dodging that bee and ordering that food and never missed a beat. She had no idea he was being attacked in the car.
So Gina says, oh boy, we just found out they canceled in school for the rest of the year. And my son Lucas said, Mama, now I'm going to stress about it.
Oh, for the whole year or just for the calendar year?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
Tell me, for the whole year, where are you at? Oh my gosh. I don't have anybody that takes purchase cards because somebody was asking. I don't know anybody who does. There's probably somebody out there, but I just don't know who. We don't have the St. Jude set right now. We used it years ago for a St. Jude's fundraiser that we did. We don't have it right now, but...
Excuse me.
I think that might be one we bring back. It doesn't say St. Jude on it. We might have named it that. We could change the name of it. And then the other question, card size. From what I can see, they don't really care about that. Like, people do 5x7. Some people take whole sheets and fold them in half and make cards on a whole sheet of paper. Like, listen, they've not been working with card makers. They've been working with the average Joe that's just making a card like they do for, Mother's Day or whatever.
She's in New Jersey, and it says calendar year.
Okay, so through Christmas. Girl, make the most of it. Y'all do Christmas everything. Do Christmas everything. That's what I would do. That's what I'm already doing. Can I describe? Debbie says something and then asks me, can I describe it? What? Do you see what she's asking?
No, it just says, can you describe it?
Can you describe it? Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Reva said, I'm proud of Joe. My daughter totaled her car over a fly. Beth, I'm so sorry. You can return one to us. If I tell you what to do, the best thing to do is contact info@maymaymadeit.com, and she'll give you the information about that. Oh, describe the St. Jude. No,
Isn't it called Tiny Faces or something like that?
no, I can't show you though because I'll have to try to do it in a weird way. Let me see.
She's looking for it.
Entertain the crowd there, babe.
Well, y'all know any good jokes? People said they think it'll work great.
The St. Jude one, I think so too. We're working on another one. I keep yelling. No, we're working on another one. I tell y'all what, if anybody wants to submit some sayings, maybe you found a good saying
She's
that would
trying
work.
to find the stamp set so she can show it to y'all.
If anybody wants to submit some sayings, we could get it done quicker. And if you submit sayings and we use your saying, we'll send you a free stamp set.
She said if you guys would give them some sayings, if they use one of your sayings for the stamp sets, they give you a free one. Any luck?
Not yet. I got a few to go through here. I wish I could remember the name of it. I don't think we called it St. Jude.
I don't either. Tamitha, do you remember what the name of that stamp
Y'all
set
know
was?
what else the elephant set? Tons
Was it
of
Tiny?
fun.
You sure it wasn't Tiny Faces or Tiny
No,
Friends?
tiny,
or?
that's a different one. That tons of fun with the elephant would be cute. Uplifting. The sky's the limit. You make me so happy. You make me happy. Oh, man. Oh, man.
That loud noise was the microphone hitting the floor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What type of sayings?
If you've seen something like uplifting, friendly, smiley sayings. Okay, this is the St. Jude set. It's going to be backwards, but you can get an idea of it. It's got the little kids, and I'll tell you what the sayings are. Little kids, little animals. It says, you are what awesome looks like. You make me happy. You make awesome look easy. You are amazing. You are fantastic. We did this for St. Jude for the same reason. Yeah, we need to bring that one back. But I want to make it a fundraiser set. You knew that was coming.
I did.
So,
It was a fundraiser set before.
yeah. So let's do the same thing. Was it $5 from each set went to the organization? I think it was.
I don't have any idea.
Can we do $5 from each set go to the organization?
I guess so.
Okay, we're going to bring this one back. We'll tell you about it when we do. You Are My Sunshine is good. Honestly, if y'all have some good ideas for sentiments, send them to us. Now that we're having to send our artwork in so much earlier, we're kind of behind on that, so we don't have time to like stop and search. So if you could help us, we could get it done quicker. What I'd like to do is do a 6x8 set that has a lot of different sentiments on it, just for this type of thing. So that's one of the few Maymay sets you don't have. Oh, Kim. Okay, so let's have a prayer together. I'm going to ask you to pray about this with us, that we do the right thing and we get on board and we're all good. And for everybody, you want to talk about where to submit your prayer request? You want me to?
No, go ahead.
So if you would like to submit specific prayer requests, you have two places to do it. One is on our Facebook group called Hide His Word in My Heart. It's pretty much a prayer request room. You can go there and put your prayer request in, and then we have so many people over there that pray for each other by reading those and then praying for the needs. And we have a new spot. Shannon, any chance you could put a Discord link? I don't know if you can't. Our Discord, I want y'all to join it. I know it sounds scary. If you're on Discord, give me a hands up or give me a yay or give me a something and let people know how many of you are over on Discord and talking to each other all the time, having a good time, chatting back and forth. It's still in the baby stages. I still want more to happen over there. But for now, people are still learning it. Like I want to have like crop nights. I want to get some people that will start to kind of head that up. Like I need to talk to some of my viewers and say who would like to like schedule a crop night. It would mean nothing except you would be on so other people could come on with you. So look how many people. There's a yay. I'm on Discord. Love it. Thumbs up. Hands up. It's a lot of fun and we chat and have a good time. You will have to learn it. You will have to learn it. It's easy to learn, but it's a great way for us to chat back and forth. And I love to go do things. Right now, we're having a Tag It challenge. It's called Tag Your It. And what you do, y'all can go participate in the all-day chat. You type in something you're grateful for, and then you tag somebody, hopefully you've never talked to before. You just mention them. It'll make sense when you get over there. And then you say, what are you grateful for? So the idea is you put what you're grateful for, and then we draw somebody else out to tell us what they're grateful for. Because I feel like the more people can start to talk with each other, the more comfortable they'll be. I know people are real kind of shy sometimes. I think that's kind of cool. So you're not on Discord, so.
No.
But we have a prayer request room over there as well, okay? All right, so Vinny's going to pray for us, and we're going to call that a day.
Let's pray, guys. Hey, God, I just thank you for the privilege that we have to come and to talk to you and just to lift up our needs and our requests to you. God, I know that you're already aware intimately with every situation that's going on in our lives, God, but I think it helps us to bring them to you. So, God, today we just lift up our country. Lord, we just pray that the turmoil here will begin to settle. God, we pray for those that are dealing with the coronavirus, for all the things that it's affecting, from small businesses to schools to churches to everything that's being impacted by it. Lord, we know that with just the wave of your hand, it can be gone. So, Lord, we just trust you, and we ask, God, if you don't heal us from it, God, if you don't take it away from our country and from the world, that, God, you would give us a cure, help us to find something to treat it. God, I pray that you would help us to trust you, to not live in fear, but, God, to know that you're in control. So, God, help us to just trust you more, build our faith and strengthen it through this hard time. Lord, for the small businesses, for the individuals that may have lost their job because of it, God, you're the great provider. So, Lord, help us to trust you there as well. God, for those that are dealing with other illnesses, cancer, just anything else, God, that can be so devastating to families and to friends, Lord, we pray your peace and comfort there. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity that we have to just brag on you and to share the love that you have for us with other people. And God, I thank you for the privilege and the platform to be able to do that here. Lord, I thank you for the gifts that you've given Maymay, for her ability to share those and to bring joy to people's lives. I thank you for Cards for Kids. And I just pray, God, that as we participate in that you will just put a little love from each person in those cards as we send them out, God. And for those that receive them, that they'll see the love of Jesus in those. Lord, we thank you again, and we praise you for who you are and for your comfort and for your peace. And we ask, God, for an abundance of that now. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay. Something I meant to say earlier, I forgot to say. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting Mr. Jim. You know my spoon bracelet guy? He contacted me this week, and he is the sweetest thing. And their website's doing well. They're getting orders in quite often. He's concerned because they're going to try to do some shows, which is how they made their living before. And he's very scared about it. You know, he and his wife are the ones who do that, but they're going to jump back out there. So here's what I want to say to you. If you need a Christmas present, where's my keyboard? Because I want to type his little link in. Tamitha or Shannon, can y'all type in a link for Mr. Jim? I can't find my keyboard. Shocking. If you need a present, something unique, and you would like to support a small business who needs the help, consider purchasing from Unique Silver Jewelry Designs. I think Shannon can link it in there. I meant to mention it earlier, but he's just the sweetest man, and I just want to support people. And that's a good one to support. So he's so cute. He said, every time you give me a shout out, it seems to get me some orders in. And I'm like, well, I'm going to shout you out, Mr. Jim. I'm going to shout you out. He's just the cutest thing. There's his link, okay? So if you're thinking of a gift, if you need a gift, they're beautiful, they're unique. No one will be sad if they receive one. They will love them. So if you can, that'd be great. Thank you. Nina just ordered some for Christmas presents. Thank you so much.
Marion asks, is it weird or okay to write "you make me happy" to someone that you don't know personally?
I don't think so. I think that people are I think they'd be like, oh, that's so cool, you know. Just if you're not comfortable with it, say something else. Think of something else. But, you know, my favorite one is you make awesome look easy. I think that's a cool one. I love that one. And you're what awesome looks like is another one, I think. So, all right, guys, we love you. Thank you for letting us spend all this time with you. I hope you have enjoyed today. We will be back around all the time. Go to Discord and play the game. Go play Tag Your It. I'm trying to come up with new games all the time. If you guys have an idea or see a game that we can play over there, send me the information. You can message me on You can mention me on Discord in the Maymay room, and I can get it that way. So I always like to kind of keep something going, but I don't have a whole bunch of ideas for that. It's all kind of new, right? Oh, great question, Joe. If you have suggestions for that stamp set, thank you for saying it because I forgot to say it. Send that to Sylvia@maymaymadeit.com. If you'll do that, she usually forwards she compiles them and forwards them to me, and that will